I'm a princess. All girls are. Sighing in towers, hair crowned with flowers, waiting for their prince to set them free. Be it spindles or slippers or magic old mirrors, they'll even go for a frog or a pea. And so I scrunch, titter and blush and giggle, wiggle hips and curl fingers, downcast eyes underneath Bambi lashes, catch flashes of a smirk over my shoulder. And as I grow older, I fawn over muscles and squeal when they pop. This is what the movies have taught me. This is how you catch a prince. This blush, this scrunching facade, and finally one day I catch one. And boy, is he smitten, my dashing prince. Cute like a button or kitten, he purrs and paws at me, but just sweet, no claws. My hulking teddy bear is not so raw. I'm new, and he knows it, and so he's polite. Such a sight, gazing at me like I am a pirate stolen treasure. And so it gives me no pleasure to acknowledge I am nervous. Can't help but feel guilty at the lack of glimmer in my eye, and try as I might, something's not right. I don't think I feel the same way. And at the end of the day, I can still feel the dread percolating underneath the anxious butterflies humming in my gut, soon waved away by a friend's dismissive hand. Mother has other plans is to be expected. You'll soon be corrected, connected. You won't be rejected. Whirling, swirling, fluttering, the butterflies are back. I don't want them there, like the uneasy heart in my ribcage. Should I engage? I mean, this is what princesses do. And so I kiss him. I kiss him with the passion of 1,000 fiery suns bursting inside of me, and it's dry and puckery and pleasant, I suppose. But I was expecting poetic prose, a swishy, heaty feeling dancing beneath my clothes, and where are those fireworks they told me about? The toe-curling madness that makes you shout and scream, he's the one! There's none. None of that for me, but apparently not for him, and so he pulls me back and I scrunch. A grimacing facial tic I wish I could hide, but it comes out anyway, and I delay, retreat, and my body curls instead of unfurling in his grasp like he meant, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I'm not what you wanted. It's not you, it's me, it really is me, and I end it. I end it so fast our heads are spinning, and he's disgruntled and hurt, and I'm sad that I hurt him, but I feel bright when I'm not in his presence. And that can't be selfish, right? To want to feel light? To not feel obligated to bow down in front of this prince that I do not love? And with the gentleness of a dove, he says he understands, and that only makes it hurt worse. Another nail in my hearse as he gallops away on his white horse to the next maiden that deserves his guile. And I can't even smile because I should have been that damsel. But I'm not in distress, I'm not lacking finesse, I just don't want to undress, I'm a princess. And I'm not sure I want a prince. But that's silly! Everyone wants one, why shouldn't I? Other princesses ask, what's wrong? Did he die? Finished too fast? Something off in your past? You're so pretty, his loss, he knows you're the boss. Next time you'll do better, we'll write him a letter. We're all on your side, but seriously, what did you do? That prince was perfect for you. Where's your prince? Where's your prince? Where's your prince? And I wince at the implication that the fault must be mine, and I don't want to rust, I just want to shine, and so I try again. Chalk it up to inexperience, chalk it up to cold feet, chalk it up to a mismatch in temperaments. And so this prince is different. A bad boy of swooning quality, who is rightly over the moon about me. He's not sweet or kind, but is rugged and tall. And while intimidating, that's silly, it's not like I'll fall, the change is nice. And I get used to the scratch of his beard against my face. But his embrace makes me squirm, his grip just a little too firm, his mouth just a little too hot, my stomach a knot. His touch a thudding pulse against my skin like bombs, not fireworks, no sparks, just prickles that goosebump down my throat. He parades me like a float, like a prize or a trophy, and is this what desire is supposed to feel like? I'm not sure. 'Cause I'm still rather pure, and when he climbs up my hair to reach the top of my tower, he has all the power. He yanks my head to the side, and he thinks it's sexy, but I don't. I tell him to stop, but he won't. 'Cause he's quick on the draw and ready for blood, bring the flood and the pain, show her the rain, show her the way of the world, this frigid little girl, and I scrunch. I screw my face up in the semblance of a gag and throw him off of me, sword glinting in the sun, with pieces of my heart still upon it. His hands feel like dead weight on my flesh, like the corpses he's already slayed. I don't want to lay with you, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I'm not what you wanted. It's not you, it's me. It really is me, and I end it, and he's angry. Unrightfully so. I demand patience and respect, and he screams back, tease, bellows prude into the rafters, and so I banish him from here to hereafter, from my kingdom forever. Get out! And when his promenade leaves, about half of my court goes with him. Harsh whispers and snide glances under their breath. It should mean my death, but I persevere. Stubbornness in a dress. I didn't say yes, I'm not a mess. Do not press me, I'm a princess. And I can rule my country on my own. And so I sit on my throne, content to be alone, and dismiss potential suitors, seeming to me all like bandits and looters, come to terms with the fact I'm a queen without a match, and it's really not so bad. I am strong. But then you come along, and you're strong too. Makes me want to pursue, that's new. Catch my eye in the most alluring manner, my heart drums like a hammer, and my cheeks blush pink in sincerity, giving me frightening clarity, and suddenly I'm wary of your warmth. Warmth has led to heartbreak in the past, and so I try to hold fast, but you are fierce and loyal and soft. So soft I could drown in the pillow of your chest, and at your behest, I sway in time with the bump and grind of swishing petticoats, and I get lost in the freckles in your eyes. But then you're giving me that look that I think I know what's coming, and I can feel the sorry ready on my lips, ready to burst into the night and ruin everything, because I know how this goes and I know how this ends. It's not you, it's me, it really is me, and I can't do this anymore because I don't want to be sorry and I don't want to hurt you, and I can feel my shoulders stand rigid as I try to quell the newfound tremble in my thighs. And you let out a heavy, sympathetic sigh. And so imagine my surprise when suddenly you aren't running, but you cradle my face in your fingers, and you linger. And let me discover for myself that your hands aren't prison around my wrists, but the safety rail on my roller coaster, wrapping me up and holding me close on this journey that we both get to enjoy, and you hug me. A protection not stifling, and the dread isn't there. I nuzzle my face in your hair, and my breath runs a mile. Words escape me in a smile, and oh, this wait was so worthwhile. And then I'm kissing, kissing, kissing. So that's what I was missing. I'm not pushing, I'm not clinging, and there are those fireworks they told me about. Shouting, color, blurring together, singing, singing under my skin, and I scrunch. My face erupting behind lips in an unbelievable laugh that threatens to crack my face in half. Pulling so hard at my cheeks, I swear I'm about to explode in my joy. No one told me it didn't have to be a boy. I make sense of my plight, matching corsets squeezed tight like my arms around her waist, lips longing for another taste, and I shudder. My heart all aflutter, my mind in the gutter, and I like it. I'm overwhelmed in the best kind of way, and I ask her to stay, and she does, plucking cutely at one of my gloves, fingers splayed along skin, and all I want to do is touch, touch, touch. Oh, I like my kind of white knight very much. Her eyes look like fate, her lips whisper soulmate. As I possess and caress, I feel blessed. For this angel they were sending to be my happy ending wasn't a prince in a brawl. No, my personal charming is much more disarming. She is the belle at my ball. My Prince Charming is a princess, and her kiss is the best of them all.